In this video, I do something a little bit stupid again. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, given I've not got enough project cars lying around in bits, like the Rover convertible, the Megane convertible, the Clio that still doesn't work, my Porsche Boxster 986, which you haven't seen yet but isn't exactly roadworthy, I figured it was about time I took on another project car because it's a well-known fact you can't have too many projects. And some of you, at least, have been saying, how about we return to some of the crap old car stuff? EVs are great and all, but we want to see you swearing at some crap old cars. And yeah, fair enough. I get that. Some of you are here for the EV content, but a lot of you are here to watch me play around with some old rubbish that's fit for the scrap heap. Fair enough. And for a while now, I've been wanting to get my hands on something just that little bit older than the sort of 90s and 2000s stuff that I've been messing around with, and kind of go back to basics. And I definitely think we've done that. So the most logical thing I thought to do was to agree to buy a 1982 Fiat Panda, completely sight unseen, bought it in good faith based on the description that I was given of it and a couple of photos, and had it delivered. And it's here. So let's check it out and see how big a mistake I've made. This second set of pictures is from after I gave it a little bit of a wash. It wasn't exactly a detailing session, just a quick snow foam and then once over with a bucket and sponge. I think the detailers would be having a heart attack if they saw the wash methods I deployed, but really it just did the job to get all the dirt and grime off from it being in storage for quite a while. I think it's been laid up for a couple of years, so the thick layer of dirt and grime off and unveiled the fact that the paint's actually quite good underneath all that. It's not perfect, but it's certainly looking a lot better for having a quick bucket of water thrown over it. Quite happy with that. And if you haven't noticed already, what's interesting about this one is it's the Panda 30, and that means 30 horsepower, so it's an absolute powerhouse. They never actually sold them in the UK. So I think that there's a handful of them that have been brought over, but there's really not very many of them around, so it's quite rare. Little 2-cylinder 652cc engine from the Fiat 126, and some of the original Fiat 500s were fitted with that engine as well. So a little bit of an oddity. Should make getting parts nice and easy. Yeah, okay. It's an ongoing project for sure. But it seems solid enough. We've got a little bit of rust on that passenger side door. Yeah, it's left-hand drive, so that is the passenger side. It's not actually too bad. It's remarkably solid underneath, or at least from what I've sort of seen from a rudimentary glance underneath it. I'm sure at some point I'll get properly underneath it when I do some pre-MOT checks and stuff, and we'll see just how bad it actually is. But for a car that's absolutely renowned for rusting, it's not actually that bad, And yeah, it's a bit rough around the edges. It's a bit battered and bruised. Obviously, spent a lot of its life in Italy, where, it's just kind of par for the course. And I think that adds to the charm, that Italian charm. It's been battered and bruised on the streets, but it's still got a lot of life in it. And I don't think it needs to be a show car. There we go. That's what we've got. Now, this video is just a bit of a... here it is. And there'll be a few more coming, but the plan really is we need to sort out the fact it's not registered. I should have all the paperwork in order to be able to register the car in the UK. But the first thing I'll need to do before we can get it registered is to get an MOT on it. I'm hoping that with just a bit of a service, bit of a tune-up, it'll be okay for an MOT. It seems to start, stop and steer, so fingers crossed there's nothing too nasty lurking. But the next step will definitely be to get underneath it, to have a good look at the brakes and the suspension and all that stuff, and see just what kind of condition it's in and what we're dealing with. But that's all we've got time for in this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to see more of this little Panda 30, please do click the like button, leave a comment telling me what you think. I'll see you on the next one.